Hello and welcome to 360 PM's demo video for tenant billing. The purpose of this video is to show you how to run your monthly billing process so that all your tenants are invoiced on time. This function allows you to create invoices for all the services you want to charge for. It can be done monthly, weekly, or as often as you want. So let's take a look at how to run a monthly billing for a tenant. In this example, we will use Industrial Parkway, which is an industrial building that has 2 units, of which only one of the units is occupied. So when we run our billing, we're only going to be running it for this one tenant. It's always a good idea to check on the charges being billed to this tenant before we run the billing. And we do this by highlighting the tenant and selecting tenant resource. This shows us that this tenant is being charged 3 separate charges, one for base rent, property tax, and common area maintenance. And we can see what the monthly amounts are. Another important field to note at this point is the next batch date, April 1st, 2014 for all 3. And this is telling us that the next invoice that will be processed for this tenant will be for April 1st, 2014. So once we've got an understanding of all of the charges, we're going to go to our lease profile worksheet and run the billing. So I will exit out of the property card and access our departments. Under our property management department, we have a billing option, and this is where we can find our lease profile worksheet. Under the lease profile worksheet, the general idea is to retrieve the invoice lines for each tenant so that they appear here in the lease profile worksheet. That way we can review it and then we can post the invoice. So in order to do this, we would select our property under the property number, and we will enter our batch date. In this case, it's April 1st. The lease number and tenant number and contract filters can be used if we only wanted to bill a specific lease number or tenant. In this case, we will not be using it. So once we've entered all that we needed to enter, we create lease profile lines and we click OK. So this has brought the charges onto the lease profile worksheet. So we see we have our rent, tax, and CAM service, and we have our amounts, which we can cross-reference to our lease agreements. If we're satisfied with all of these amounts, then what we will do is create lease invoice. And our document date would be April 1st, and so would our posting date. We have a process type of create and post invoice, or we can choose only create invoices. In this case, we'll choose create and post invoices. However, if you only wanted to create the invoice and post them at a later date, you can do that as well. So we'll choose that and leave all the filters untouched and press OK. And we can see that we're getting a message, created and posted 1 lease invoice. Now our lines are deleted from the screen, indicating that the invoice has been posted. So now let's go and take a look at our posted invoice. We would get out of here by clicking the OK button, and we would go to our posted documents. Under our lease entries, this shows us the lease entries of all transactions. So we would have to filter by, we can filter by a number of things. So we will filter, in this case, by posting date. So we posted on April 1st, 2014. As you can see, it brought up our 3 charges for rent, CAM, and tax, and the verification that it has been posted. So this is how you post an invoice in 360 PM. Thank you for viewing our video, and please visit our website for more videos.